Hello everyone, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to our channel. For nearly the last 3 decades, Calvin Cordoza Broadus Jr., also known as Snoop Dogg, has been absolutely smashing it within the music industry, and of course, by doing that, comes a whole lot of cash your way. With that being said, let's take a look at the 5 most expensive things Snoop Dogg owns. Number 5. Gold Pendant. Unsurprisingly, Snoop Dogg owns a lot, let me make that clear, a lot of pendants. However, due to the artist's collaboration with many different jewelry sponsors and sites, it's sometimes unclear what's authentic jewelry and what's not. One piece of jewelry that I can surely bet is legitimate is his gold pendant, which the artist spent approximately $100,000 to $150,000 to purchase, and well, I suppose that the best quality of the pendant is that it looks great, but Snoop, due to the fact that he loves to show it off, proves that he definitely agrees. Number 4. Death Row Records Pendant.
Death Row to No Limit, back in the big easy.
If you, the viewer, are familiar with the bombastic era of late 90s hip-hop, then you're probably already aware of the existence of his iconic piece of jewelry. For those people who don't know, Death Row Records was the label which springboarded Snoop Dogg as an artist way back in the beginning of his career. As it goes, this pendant was gifted to every artist that signed up for Death Row Records, and was worth about $15,000, and even though more than 2 decades have passed since then, Snoop still holds on to the one that was given to him, as he showed it on a story he posted on Instagram back in late 2019. Number 3. A luxurious car collection.
You never roll with 2 hands, you got one on the wheel, one on your girl, because your girl is supposed to be right there and you got your arm around it.
Snoop Dogg, like many other popular artists, is the proud owner of various expensive cars, but his most jaw-dropping ride is most certainly his Rolls-Royce Phantom. This car costs more than the amount of money most people have ever seen in their life, at a whopping $300,000 to $400,000, and believe it or not, sometimes its price even fluctuates to $450,000. Aside from that, he also has other whips like the Cadillac DeVille, Brown Sugar. This car is most likely one of the most hip-hop items that currently exist. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about a metallic brown caddy with chandeliers over its back seat. The trunk of the vehicle features a design representing Snoop and his sons. The car also has Snoop Dogg written across the front portion of its hood. Without a doubt, this car is so amazing that it has even been put on display at the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit. One thing that we think you should know about Snoop's car collection is that nearly all of it has been modified by a guy known as Big Slice, who stands at 6 foot 6 inches and is an ex-crack dealer who has changed his ways and picked up car customization as a profession. Number 2. Diamond Bar California Mansion. Most of Snoop's fans still think that he lives in the same old giant $2 million mansion that he gave a tour of on the show MTV Cribs back in the early years of this century, but the artist had moved houses to the posh and pretty darn expensive community known as Alamo Heights. Truth be told, we had to do some detective-level investigation to find out about the artist's current place of residence, and yeah, even though it sounds like something that one of those creepy stalkers would say, we did it strictly for research purposes. The 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home features nearly 4,000 square feet of living space and spans over more than 2.8 acres of land, and is reportedly worth $720,000. This piece of property as of now is worth more than double the amount of money that Snoop originally bought it for, and he and his family not only have the mansion for their enjoyment, but also the land that surrounds it. There's a hot tub and a pool in the backyard, so you can assume how much fun they're having. It is apparent that Snoop wants to keep this place under the radar, and we, being the considerate human beings that we are going to respect his wishes. So let's move on to the number 1 thing on our list. Number 1. Baguette-style diamond grills. At the top of our list,